In April of 2015, I rebooted my YouTube channel with one major goal in mind, which I thought would take me forever to hit. And that goal, of course, was to reach at least 1,000 subscribers. I have finally reached that impressive number. It's not impressive to many other people, but to me, it's impressive. Just the other day, actually, we hit 1k subscribers. Like literally a week after I posted my road to 100k, I bloody wish, to 1k video, which I didn't expect to hit 1,000 so soon. So to thank all of you for this, I'm doing my third Q&A. Didn't get as many questions this time, but I did get quite a few questions from multiple other people, which I had asked for already. So basically, I'm just going to ask these questions. But once again, I would like to thank you all for 1,000 subs. Hopefully we hit 2,000 a little bit quicker. But overall, my channel has done very well. For those who don't remember, back in my end of review 2015 video, I spoke about that my goal for 2016 was to actually hit 1,000 subs by at least Christmas, and we just blown that out the water. At this rate, I'm aiming for at least 1,500 subs before the end of the year now, and whether it's possible or not, we'll have to find out, won't we? But I like to set my goals higher because you never know. So let's answer a few questions from a few people. So right, one of the first questions I got was from SoulFox Gaming, and he asked me, do I own any of the real Keyblades in real life? Unfortunately, no, I don't, which saddens me deeply. But I do have a load of like Keyblade, like medallion things, like hiding the back, like around the house, and I have got a Keyblade thing which I bought at Eurogamer last year, but it's not like a full-size one, unfortunately. But I do plan on getting a life-size Keyblade at some point in the future. Elias-san asks many questions. So the first question he asked is, what do you love about living in the UK and what do you hate about it? There's many things that I love about the UK, or love about living in the UK, and there's lots of things that I hate about it. One of the main things which I've always loved about the UK is, I don't know, it's just the area which I live in is quite, it's filled with quite a few old school people, if that makes sense, so people who were born in the 70s and stuff like that. I very much love the atmosphere that you can sometimes have in the UK, where you're just surrounded by like different types of, you know, old school people who are kind of not these rash and awful people that is our generation today. Also, London. Like, London is pretty much one of the best things about living in the UK. Because, like, literally London, for me, is literally just like a half-an-hour train trip at the moment. I can literally come back and forth from London, you know, in literally, like, an hour at least tops. Everything's pretty much accessible. There's loads of like different travel options around in terms of buses and trains. Everything's really well connected, and that's basically one of the things I love about living in the UK. What do I hate about it? Oh my god. I hate UK politics. I'm not going to go into that too much. I also hate some of the people that live in the UK. I know I just said I love most of the people in the UK because I like the atmosphere that it gives, but there's also some right idiots that live, especially in my area and the whole of London. It's mainly my generation, which is the sad thing, or generations below, which are just the arseholes. But they're really the main things that I hate about the UK, really. What is your favourite fruit? Banana! There you go. What is your favourite vegetable? None, because I hate vegetables. I'm not even kidding. Who inspired you to do YouTube? That's many things inspired me to do YouTube. There's this one YouTuber who isn't called this anymore, but his name's Proxy Playthroughs. He's now called Proxy Payloads, and this guy, I was featured in one of his videos, and I remember thinking to myself, if I had a channel, I would be able to do this with my sub base and stuff like that. Also, channels like the Gamers Joint, HMK, not so much anymore, but a few of the Key Keepers really inspired me to do, you know, Kingdom Hearts content, and that is what I wanted to do on YouTube. But if we're talking about what inspired me to do YouTube way back when I started back in 2011, nothing really inspired me. It was just out of pure boredom. But now, obviously, because of the way YouTube has blown up business-wise, that is one thing that also inspires me, because I think YouTube is a really great platform for just getting anything out there that you want. That's why. Then he asks a very impossible question: Kingdom Hearts or Final Fantasy? If I had to pick, that's a tough one. I think I'd have to go with Kingdom Hearts. Yeah. I mean, like, put your pitchforks away, because I only really discovered Final Fantasy through Kingdom Hearts. I'll be completely honest. I played Kingdom Hearts first. I couldn't live without Kingdom Hearts. I love Kingdom Hearts to bits. I mean, I wouldn't be without Final Fantasy either, but if I had to pick either one of them, it'd be Kingdom Hearts. The next question he asks is the Osaka team or the original Kingdom Hearts development team. Both teams have got good traits and bad traits about them in terms of how they develop Kingdom Hearts games. But I think if we're talking about future Kingdom Hearts games, I would definitely much have them preferred to be developed by the original Kingdom Hearts development team. Because one problem which I have with the Osaka team is the floaty controls and the floaty movement. And all that, you know, all the common complaints about the Osaka team. I honestly prefer the original Kingdom Hearts development team, because my two favourite Kingdom Hearts games is 1 and 2, because of how freaking solid the gameplay was. Not so much in Kingdom Hearts 1, but definitely Kingdom Hearts 2. The next question he asks: did you like my questions? Yes. This next question: how many licks to the centre of a Tootsie Pop? Trick question, because the world may never know. Thank you, Eliasson, for that wonderful question. I'm not even sure if that was a question. Oh, that's funny. But seriously, thanks for all 8 of your questions. At least you did what I asked in my video, because I wanted more than 10 questions, and I've definitely got that for this video. So once again, thank you for leaving your questions for this special video. The next question goes to NK Tiger. How does it feel to hit 1k subscribers? It feels good. A lot of hard work has gone into this channel, and, you know, us small channels always understand, you know, how hard it is to get to that first 1k. It is literally the slowest thing ever. It feels freaking good, even though it's not as big as it, you know, as other YouTubers. It's still really gratifying. And Mrs. Leaf Saunders asks, other than gaming, what is your other life ambition? I have none. Now, saying that, I've always been into, like, I mean, in terms of my life ambitions, I'm really only interested in the creative industry, to be fair. And other than gaming, I really am interested in, like, film and TV, kind of stuff like recording or filming stuff, voiceover, all the, like, special effects, all that kind of stuff. I mean, that's the first thing that comes to mind when, you know, when asked what is my other life ambition. But thanks again for asking. The Ultimate Gamer 95 asks 3 questions. What are your top 3 favourite video game franchises of all time, except for the ones you talk about on here, aka Sonic, Ratchet & Clank, Final Fantasy, and Kingdom Hearts, etc.? This is quite a tough one. I'd say Worms, for those who don't know, developed by Team 17, is one of my favourite franchises, video game franchises, of course. I know this is a bit of a cop-out, but GTA, because I don't really talk about that on the channel anymore, so, you know, that's kind of a loophole there. I also like Hitman a lot. Like, I love, like, those type of stealthy games. There's too many. I can't pin it down to just 3. There's just so many different game franchises which I love. But alright, let's just draw a silver lining here. Top 3 video game franchises, apart from which I talk about on my channel, I'd say Worms. Definitely Worms. Crash Bandicoot, actually. I freaking love Crash Bandicoot. And... ugh. I don't really know. Oh, this is funny. I'm literally just like scrounging here. I'm trying to think of another one. I'll just have to say GTO. It's a complete cop out. I hope you forgive me, but I can't think of any other. The next question he asked is, what are your top 5 games of all time? Grand Theft Auto 5 is up there at number 1, believe it or not. Number 2 is Kingdom Hearts 2. Number 3, I would say, is... I don't know. Sonic Colors, actually. Yeah, I know, I'm one of the few people that like Sonic Colors. So that's GTA, Sonic Colors. Oh yeah, also one of my 4th favourite games of all time is the original Ratchet and Clank. And then at number 5, I'd have to say Super Mario Bros. 3. I freaking love that game. That game is bae. I freaking love it. And the third and final question he asks is, excluding YouTube, what do you do in your spare time? Well, I know I've spoken about this on my channel a lot, and I'll give another example, but I do game development a lot. Obviously, I play a lot of my PS4 and stuff. I go out and do stuff, believe it or not. I don't just sit in my room all day and work on YouTube and game development. I generally just go out, you know, with either friends and stuff and do... I like getting out and doing stuff, personally. I'm not a hermit. I don't like staying indoors all the time. I also like to make kind of like different kinds of digital art as well, which I don't really like. You guys don't really see much at all. It's kind of on a different. Like I just draw and make stuff like in Photoshop and stuff like that, and just keep it all on my computer sometimes. So maybe if you guys wanted to see that at some point, then I'll make a video showing off some art and stuff. But other than that, that's really what I do in my spare time, to be fair. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much most of what I got for this little Q&A. I hope you guys enjoyed it, because it was actually quite a lot of fun making this. Thanks to those who answered. Freaking epic. It's quite shocking though, for 1,000 subs and only a few people put questions. We have to get better at that in the future. But once again, before I end this video and wrap it up, I'd like to thank you all again for 1,000 subs. I probably won't do another subscriber special for a while. I might do one for 2,000, or I might just leave it for 5,000 there. But seriously guys, thank you so much. You've all helped me achieve my original YouTube goal. And now the next big milestone for me personally is to get to 10k. Which is going to take a hell of a long time. Or maybe it won't, but that's like the next big subscriber milestone for me. And hopefully one day we'll get there. But once again, this is only the beginning of the channel. You know, I've got a lot of stuff planned, and a lot more time is going to be going into the channel now. Now that I have a pretty decent, sub base. And, I've got some awesome people in here now who I know, like I'm mentioning all of those who comment on the videos and stuff like regularly. Thanks to those people who do interact with the channel and my videos and me, it really does motivate me and push me to continue to make content for you guys. Seriously, thank you so much. I've been Super B 1996, and I shall speak to you guys later on.